次のお休みの日なんだけど。
When I watched the Dead or Alive trailer last month, I couldn't help but feel disappointed with Koei Tecmo's decision to delay the development of Dead or Alive 7. Since its debut in 1996, Dead or Alive has been one of the most iconic fighting game series. Known for its solid mechanics, stunning graphics, and captivating characters. However, after the release of Dead or Alive 6 in 2019, fans began to question the series' future, especially with the lack of news about Dead or Alive 7. Instead of continuing the main series, Koei Tecmo appears to prioritize spin-offs like Dead or Alive Venus Vacation Prism. Unlike its predecessors, this new title embraces the dating simulation genre with a first-person perspective, allowing players to interact and build romantic relationships with 6 female characters from the Dead or Alive universe. The trailer also introduced a new character, Nanami, who can be one of the romantic options. The gameplay emphasizes a choice and consequence system, where players' decisions influence the storyline and interactions with the characters. Additionally, features like photo sessions in various locations add depth to the game's interactive elements. Venus Vacation, Prism, Dead or Alive Extreme is scheduled for release on March 6, 2025 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. The game will be available in Japan and Asia with English language support. With this new direction, Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja hope to offer an immersive experience for loyal fans of the series while attracting new audiences who enjoy the dating simulation genre. The decision to delay Dead or Alive 7 and focus on spin-offs like Dead or Alive Extreme stems from several strategic and commercial reasons. One major factor is the popularity and financial success of these spin-offs, particularly Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation, which utilizes a gacha model to encourage players to spend money on exclusive costumes and characters. This game provides a steady revenue stream through constant content updates, unlike the main series, which relies heavily on initial sales and DLC. Furthermore, Dead or Alive 6 faced harsh criticism from fans for its excessive monetization and its shift toward esports, which many believed reduced the series' core appeal. Given these challenges, Koei Tecmo may have chosen to delay Dead or Alive 7 to better evaluate the direction for the series. The high cost and risks of developing a fighting game, especially in competition with major titles like Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, are also critical considerations. Meanwhile, spin-offs like Venus Vacation offer a more flexible and efficient business model, keeping players engaged long-term with exclusive events and content. Internal shifts in priorities at Koei Tecmo, such as focusing on new projects or other IPs like Nioh and Wo Long, might also influence this decision. Despite the absence of news about Dead or Alive 7, this does not mean the game won't be developed. Koei Tecmo is likely exploring ways to bring the main series back with significant innovations while meeting fan expectations. For fans of the fighting genre, many still prefer Dead or Alive 5 over its successor, for various reasons, including gameplay, visual design, monetization, and long-term support. Gameplay-wise, Dead or Alive 5 offers a more balanced and flexible combat system, featuring mechanics like Power Blow and Critical Burst that provide strategic depth without overwhelming newcomers. This design caters to both casual and competitive players. In contrast, Dead or Alive 6 introduced features like Break Gauge and Fatal Rush, which simplify combo execution but are perceived as overly beginner-friendly, diminishing the skill-based appeal cherished by hardcore players. Moreover, Dead or Alive 5 retained the fan service elements synonymous with the series, such as varied costumes and appealing visual designs. Meanwhile, Dead or Alive 6 reduced fan service to appeal to the esports audience and avoid controversy, a decision that left many fans feeling that the series had lost some of its charm. While Dead or Alive 6 eventually added costumes through DLC, they were deemed less memorable compared to those in Dead or Alive 5. Monetization also played a significant role in fans' preference for Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive 6 faced sharp criticism for its aggressive monetization strategy, offering expensive DLC packs with hundreds of costumes that far exceeded the game's base price. In comparison, while Dead or Alive 5 also featured DLC, its monetization approach was considered more reasonable and less intrusive to the player experience. The long-term support for Dead or Alive 5 was another key factor. Koei Tecmo delivered major updates such as Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate and Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, adding new characters, refining gameplay mechanics, and expanding content, which made players feel valued. Conversely, Dead or Alive 6 launched with technical issues and limited initial content, disappointing fans. Post-launch support for DOA 6 was also perceived as inconsistent, and the game appeared to be abandoned sooner than its predecessor. Additionally, Dead or Alive 5 succeeded in capturing international attention with a comprehensive roster and guest characters like Akira and Pi from Virtua Fighter, adding a nostalgic appeal. Meanwhile, Dead or Alive 6 failed to establish a similar connection with its community. With these considerations, Dead or Alive 5 is often regarded as the pinnacle of the series, offering a more satisfying experience for both veteran fans and newcomers. Its solid gameplay, well-maintained fan service, fair monetization model, and consistent long-term support create a combination that makes it more beloved than Dead or Alive 6, which struggled to meet fan expectations due to its divisive direction and aggressive monetization. The Dead or Alive series stands as a beloved franchise that has captured the hearts of fans worldwide with its unique blend of compelling gameplay, stunning visuals, and iconic characters. However, the trajectory of the series has sparked mixed feelings among its dedicated community. While spin-offs like Venus Vacation Prism aim to explore new genres and expand the franchise's reach, many fans yearn for the return of a mainline installment like Dead or Alive 7, which they hope will revive the series' core identity and innovation. The comparisons between Dead or Alive 5 and Dead or Alive 6 further highlight the challenges Koei Tecmo faces in balancing fan expectations, commercial viability, and creative direction. As Dead or Alive 5 remains a high point for the series with its well-rounded mechanics and fan-focused content, Dead or Alive 6 has served as a lesson on the importance of listening to the community and maintaining the series' essence. As Koei Tecmo continues to navigate the competitive landscape of fighting games and explores new opportunities through spin-offs, fans remain hopeful that the series' rich legacy will inspire future projects. Whether through an eventual Dead or Alive 7 or further innovation in spin-offs, the enduring appeal of the franchise ensures that its legacy will continue to evolve and captivate new generations of players. In my opinion, if you want to try a dating simulation, why not play Honey Select?